I'm sorry to hear about your husband.
Oh, thank you. My husband, what can I say about my husband? He was a good man, but he had a lot of demons. His name
Well,
was Ted. His name was Ted. He was a good guy. I missed him tremendously. I do. I miss him every day. But, I just have to move on with my life. There's nothing I can do.
sometimes it's easier to something.
That is true. I agree. Um, but the time has gone so fast because I've been busy working on TikTok. So the time goes very fast for me
That's
since he
good.
passed away.
That's
Since he
good.
passed away. So, yeah, anyhow, so what can I do for you? How can I help you, my friend?
Um, I guess I spent a long time by myself, so
I'm
I've had.
sorry.
Oh, that's okay. It's a learning episode. I guess I just want to find out if I'll ever have anybody special in my life.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. It gets lonely, doesn't it?
It does get lonely. I tolerate it. It gets lonely. I've been a pretty positive person my entire life. I'm a nurse, so I've been taking
Well,
care of
how
people
how
forever.
well how often do you put yourself out there though? Is what I'm saying. How often do you try? Let
Oh,
me
I
put it
don't
that
anymore.
way.
I don't anymore. I leave it up to the stars.
Oh boy. Well, unless you have some divine intervention, I don't know if you're going to meet anybody. But let me see what I listen to. You got it. I know it's. Listen, I know it's not easy. It's been a while since you were with somebody. That's what I think. I feel like it's been a while since you were with somebody. Yeah,
Yeah. Yes.
quite a few years. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, thank you for what you do as a nurse. What kind of nurse are you?
I've been in nursing for 40 years. So,
I love that. Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
So now
Thank
I'm
you for
with,
that.
oh, thanks. Um, I'm now with my cerebral palsy people. So he's wonderful and I love him and I love dementia patients too.
I was a caregiver and I was a nurse aide for a very long time. I was a nurse aide. I was a tech at the hospital. I worked in Mother Baby and I've worked in many nursing homes and assisted living facilities and people's homes. I've worked everywhere. I did that shit for 25 years and it took a toll on
Yeah.
my body. It really did.
Oh, it does. It absolutely does.
Nursing is, I love nurses. They're amazing. We couldn't do this anything without you guys. And so thank you for doing what you've done all these years. I know you've touched a lot of people's lives. I can tell for sure. You're a good nurse.
No, thank you. I've been told that, and that means more to me than anything.
Of course, definitely. Listen, when people tell me that they love what I do and they thank me for what I do, that it warms my heart. So that's why I wanted to tell you thank you for what you did because we need good nurses out there.
Oh,
Are you retiring soon or no? I feel like you're going to retire soon.
oh, I don't know. I did just turn 65.
Okay.
So,
You
but I,
you still have you still have plenty of chance. Listen, let me tell you something. It's never too old to start because I did a reading for somebody yesterday for the grandmother. Well, first of all, I said who was a teacher in your family because I'm getting a teacher reference, and she said that was my grandmother. She said after my grandfather died, I think she said that after my grandfather died, my grandmother in her 50s decided to go back to school and become a nurse. I
okay.
mean, a teacher. So she became a teacher in her 50s. So it's never too late.
Yeah.
I was like that was amazing, right? Don't you think or
Oh,
no?
absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's so many
Yeah.
challenges that keep us from where we actually belong. But I became a nurse many moons ago because when I was little, I couldn't take care of my grandmother. And I love my
That
grandmother too.
affected you, didn't it?
Oh, it did. So now everything I do with her in my heart. And
I want to tell you something. Your grandmother's here. She's very proud of you. Your grandma
oh,
is here. Is this your mom's mom, by the way? Is she your mom's mom?
it is my mom's mom.
No, is your mom here? Is your mom also here or she passed?
No, she's here.
Okay, I felt she was here. Your mom's mom is definitely here. She was a contributing factor in many things I feel like that you've done in your lifetime.
She's my heart.
She's very, very kind. She was a very kind woman.
To me, she was the best. She died when I was 7 years old.
7?
Yeah.
Is there a cancer reference with your grandmother? I just heard cancer.
She did have.
Um, but that really wasn't what caused her passing, or was that contribute? I just heard, but that wasn't really what caused her passing. Is that right?
From what I understand, that was what caused her passing. It was she had liver
I
cancer.
feel like I feel like she had other health problems besides it. I think they all worked in conjunction with
She's a
causing her
diabetic.
passing so young. Yes, and that's what I'm hearing. I feel like everything together. I feel she also had these heart problems stemming from like the diabetes or something as well. That's how she's making me feel, sweetheart. You know what I mean?
Oh, and she's okay.
She's fine. I have to ask you, I feel like she was only like in her 60s when she passed away. She was very young, wasn't she?
She was. She
Late
was in her
50s or early
60s.
60s? I heard
Yeah.
62.
Yeah, that's around when she died. Yeah. I was only in second
Yeah.
grade.
Right. So, but you remember her still
Oh,
because she was
absolutely.
such a force. She was such a. I'm almost ready to cry because the love she has. I'm sorry, damn it. I'm trying so hard. The love she has for you is amazing. But she's just making me feel like you were so precious to her, and she couldn't get enough of you. She says, I couldn't get enough of her. She was so amazing. She was this
Oh,
bright-eyed little girl and so cheery and so happy and just so loving. And I couldn't get enough of my granddaughter, she says. That's what she's telling me.
oh my God, I love her so much. I have not been the same since she passed.
No, I know, and you're not going to. I haven't been the same since I lost my grandmother. When I lost her, a
Mhm.
piece of me died that day.
Exactly. I
It crushed my soul. She
She was
passed in
my mother.
2013.
She
Yeah,
gave me what my mother should have given me, and oh, I
right.
just miss her so much, so so much.
She knew she knew she had to be there for you because your mom did not make the best decisions for you, she says. That's how she's making me feel.
That's very true.
Your mom just did not make the best. I feel like your mom was like more of an absent mom, and if that makes sense to you.
Yeah, she was probably pro dad, and it wasn't a healthy relationship with them. So, but to this day, it's the same thing. So I really miss my grandmother a lot.
Yeah. I feel like your mom was just I don't want to call her a narcissist, but I feel like she did narcissistic tendencies, if that makes sense.
Absolutely, to this day,
She's very selfish. Your mom is I feel like your
very
mom is very
selfish,
selfish.
very selfish.
Like it's always about what you can do for me, not what you can do for me, what you can do for me, not what I can do for you. You know what I'm saying? Like what you can you do for me? What can you do for me?
Yes,
And
yes,
she's like, you know everything I did for you, so what do you get? You know, that's the attitude that I'm feeling with your mom. I'm so very sorry. I feel it was different with your dad than your mom. Is he here or is he passed?
no, he's passed.
Because sometimes it just asks because sometimes it's hard to tell who the men are and the women are. So I do sometimes ask, but that's not a big deal. The big deal is I get all the important things. Me asking if, because when I know there's a mother figure here, I just want to be spot on who I connect to. That's why sometimes I've asked if it's your mom or your dad. That's the only reason I ask about stuff.
No.
Because when I know there's a father figure here, it's hard to know if it's a dad or a grandfather sometimes because I'm still learning and growing.
Yeah,
I don't know how you follow me, but I'm still learning and growing, and so sometimes it is hard to know exactly who I'm talking to. So I need specifics once in a while.
right, right, right.
Um, I also feel like you were. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see about your dad. Was there heart issues with your dad, or did he pass from a heart attack? Because I'm feeling like heart attack with your dad.
No, he died of cancer.
He had cancer as well. Okay. Um, he's talking about his colon or his prostate or somewhere down like in this region for his cancer, if that
Prostate,
makes sense.
prostate.
I always hear, no matter what kind of cancer for a man, I always hear prostate every freaking time. I was like, why is that? So I know that they had some kind of like cancer down here in the stomach region when I hear prostate all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
That's just how it goes. He goes, how you doing, sweetie? I've missed you. Everything okay?
Oh, I miss him. He wasn't the most loving man, but he took
Yeah,
care of the family.
he said he's sorry about that. I feel he was taught to be the so-called man of the house and not show emotions, if that makes sense to you.
Oh, absolutely. Well, he grew up in an orphanage. So,
Oh, so
yeah.
he didn't really have a good role model.
No,
That's what I'm
he
saying.
didn't.
He was taught how he was. He didn't have a good role model to teach him. That makes perfect sense. All of these husbands that are loving husbands, they had the women to teach them how to love, and that's just the truth.
And my mother
A
didn't know
lot
how
of
to love, so he didn't know how to.
yeah. I don't. Your mom definitely. I'm so very sorry about your mom. Like he's like, your dad was more loving too than your mom was, and he really didn't know how to love anyways, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
That's how I feel. That's how your dad's making me feel.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I know that your dad has a lot of regrets. He's making me feel like he has a lot of regrets.
Yeah. He was tough. He was
Was
tough.
he a drinker, by the way, your dad?
Yes, he was a drinker, and
Because
that's
he's
when he
talking
was
about
tough.
drinking.
Yeah.
Because he's talking
Definitely.
about drinking. You know.
I have to ask you something.
Yeah.
When my dad was passing, he was at home, and being the
Okay.
nurse, the hospice people had left me the chore of, I guess, planning the goodbye.
Right.
And he had said to me, just make sure I don't hurt. I don't want to be in pain. So I made
He
sure that
says
he wasn't in pain.
he was not in pain. He wasn't he it was very peaceful. He wasn't Is that what you were asking me? He's not in pain. He was not in
Yeah,
pain.
because
That's what
I
he
kind
says.
of have guilt feelings, like I killed him or something, because I was in
No,
charge
honey,
of his pain
honey,
medicine.
it was just his no, it's just his time. No, sweetheart, no, you didn't do anything wrong. It was just his time, John. He says, baby, it was just time for me to go. He said, you did nothing wrong. So release yourself of that guilt, will you? He says you did nothing wrong. You did your best, that's all you can do.
Can you ask him if he's with Christopher?
Is that your brother?
No,
Who is Christopher?
he was a son of mine that passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart.
Yeah, he died
He
when he was young.
is. Wow, I'm so very sorry. Do you want me to talk to your son?
Oh my God, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I want to ask instead of just assuming, because I know it can be a painful thing. So I'm starting to ask, and just instead of assuming that the women want me to talk to their lost babies, because apparently people think sometimes it's unethical for me to just jump right in. So that's why I always ask if it's okay if I talk to them for you.
Oh my God, I would love that. You're
Was
making me
this
cry.
was this close over 30 years ago that you lost your son?
It was
Like 35. I just heard 35. If he'd be like 35 right now or something, 36,
something like,
35.
yes, around there.
He says, Mom, how you doing? He says, this is how I swear, like, this is how he talks. He is with your dad. Now, your dad passed before your son, or wait. Hold on a minute. No, he didn't pass before your son, did he?
No.
I didn't think so. I wanted to make double check before I ran into it. Like, well, I said, hang on a minute. And so I was like, he didn't pass. That's what's making me feel.
My son died when he was a year old.
Yeah. Does it make sense to you what I'm hearing about something kind of respiratory with your son?
Yes.
Respiratory illness with your son. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does. He had pneumonia.
Wow. Wow. And you don't realize that people can pass from pneumonia. You don't realize that. But your son is talking about his respiratory illness. He says, Mom, it was so hard I just got goosebumps. He said, Mom, it was so hard for me to breathe. He said he fought it though. He says, Mama, I fought it as long as I could. I tried the best that I could to fight it.
When I
He
knew
said
that
he struggled. He
I
was
knew
pitiful. Oh my gosh. He looked, hold on a second. Let me finish. He looked so pitiful. He just looked so sick. The poor guy. Was he on oxygen?
he was on everything.
Sorry, I just want to make sure he showed me up to the machines. He's up to the machine.
Yes.
I want to keep rolling with this before, and then you can tell me after. Hold on.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I just don't want to keep stopping
No, I
because
love it. I love it. Thank
it
you.
comes the information comes so fast. He's showing me, does this make sense to you? He's showing me the respiratory things. He's also showing me like just breathing very heavily.
Yes. Yes.
Like that, correct?
Yes. Yes.
His poor little body just couldn't take it anymore. That's why he passed away, he says.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
couldn't handle it. Just wasn't. He says, Mom, he says, I know. Oh man, this is tough. He says, Mom. I said, no, he wasn't talking at the time, correct? That he passed. Or was he
No,
trying to talk?
no.
He
He
said,
had a thing called infantile spasms, so it
oh
was
wow, I'm
deprived.
so sorry.
It was
He said,
depriving him. Yeah.
he said, I want to tell you something I never got to tell you when I was alive. He says, I want to tell you that I love you.
Oh, oh God. Thank you so much.
He says, I want to tell you that I'm okay, that I'm at peace. He said, but when I was sick, I was so sick. I was so sick. And he says, I loved you so much. I wanted to be here for you, but it just wasn't in the cards for me, Mom. It just wasn't in the cards.
Wow.
Yeah, your son is still with you, or I could not do this reading. If you understand that, your son is still here. I could not do the reading because, like, clearly, I'm hearing things that I would not have no way of knowing. Your son has followed you. He aged up to about the age of 30, so he is definitely here with you because I would not have no way of knowing any of this stuff, of course.
Right.
Christopher would be an amazing person right now if he was still alive. And you really still have not gotten over his death, he tells me.
I haven't.
You think about him all the time.
I do. I try little
He,
things.
he comes to you in your dreams, doesn't he?
No, he doesn't.
Okay. I have a feeling after this reading, this might happen. I'm just being honest. Well, let me ask you something. Have you seen an adult male that you did not recognize in your dreams before?
Not that I remember.
Okay. Well, maybe you need to be more open to letting him, because he wants to come see. He wants to come visit you. So maybe you need to be more open to seeing him in your dreams, if that makes sense.
It does. It does.
He says, I'm sorry that you're still grieving me, Mom. He says, sweetheart, I cannot imagine what you went through losing your child. But let me tell you something. In his short life of being a 1-year-old, he knew, I promise you, he knew that you loved him.
Okay.
He knew very well that you loved him very much. He showed you he loved you. He couldn't have told you, but I feel like he showed you that he loved you, correct?
He did. Like
You
I
could
said,
just...
the machines he was on, I wouldn't let him go. Every time that
I
the
know.
machines would start working, I would say, no, Christopher, don't go. Don't go. I can't let you go. And he would come
I
back.
know. He understands. He was not upset with you, but he says, Mom, he says, I tried.
Yeah.
He says, I tried so hard to be with you. He said it just wasn't in the cards for me this lifetime. His other lifetimes, he's lived a very long life. It's just this lifetime was short. His soul contract was a short one.
Okay. Oh my God, I'm so happy.
I'm so happy for you because he definitely told you something. He wanted to make sure that you knew how much he loved you in this lifetime because he never got a chance. Sorry, damn it. He never got a chance to tell you when he never got a chance to tell you when he was alive. He said, Mom, I have to tell you how much I love you. I wanted you to be my mom so badly.
Oh.
And he said, I know how much you love me. I could just tell. And I know how much you fought for me. You fought for me every single day I was in the hospital. No, he passed in the hospital, correct?
He did. He did.
What was he on? He was. I feel like he was on quite a few machines.
He was. He was.
You made the decision to let him go, correct?
I did.
Because you knew that you thought you were torturing him by making him stay with you, right?
Yes. Yep. And I asked the doctor,
says,
I said, do you know what you're asking me to do? And I just had to do that because I didn't want anybody banging on his chest or doing anything that wasn't normal. I didn't want to give that pain to him.
Sorry. He said, once you made the decision, I knew that you would be okay, and I chose to leave. And I know it was, sorry. He says, I know how difficult it was, but he thanks you because he was suffering. And so he says, thank you for not letting me suffer anymore, Mom. Damn it.
You're amazing. Thank you so much.
He just wants you to understand that he knows that you tried. You fought for him. He says, Mom, I know how much you fought. You fought very hard for me, and I know how much you fought, and he wants to thank you. But he said, my poor little body just couldn't take it anymore. That's what he wants you to understand.
I understand that now.
And he says, Emmett, I cry because of his love. I don't cry because I'm sad. I just cry because this is how they make me feel. Because it's nothing but love coming from this child. But he's expressing things to you that he couldn't do when he was alive. And so he's telling you all the things you need to hear to give you peace and solace. He says, because after this, I want you to be okay with my passing. And he definitely wants you to hear everything you were supposed to hear that you should have had with him growing up. It just was, he said, Mama, it just wasn't meant to be. I had a higher calling. I had a higher purpose. And he says, but I'm waiting for you on the other side. When it's time, you will be the first person that I see.
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
I will greet you with open arms.
You are amazing. You have no idea. Just hearing from my nanny and from him, I have such a feeling of love right now. Thank you so much.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to cry.
Oh, you have nothing to be sorry about.
I can't help
crying
it. It's
too.
because of the love that they have for you, and it's nothing to do with me being a crybaby. It's just because of the love. I feel nothing but the love and the sorrow and the sadness, because they just miss you tremendously all the time. And they just, nothing, it's outpouring, because I'm also an empath, so I feel their emotions, I feel their sadness, I feel their sorrow, because they didn't get to love you long enough. And your son didn't get to love you long enough, but I promise you, he's with you. I could not do this reading at all.
I believe you. I believe you. And I'm so thankful for the way that you've made me feel.
I'm happy for you.
Oh, I feel a sense of relief.
Because you weren't sure if you'd made the right decision for your son, and he's telling you that you did. And this is why he wanted to come through. I'm sorry I didn't get him first, but sometimes it doesn't work out that way, that I get who you should talk to first. Eventually, I probably would have got to him, but sometimes I just need to know who you want to talk to. I get to them immediately. And I'm glad you asked me about Christopher.
Well, my nanny was amazing. And Christopher was amazing. The person that he was.
He says, I'm just sorry that you didn't have more time with me. He says, I'm just sorry that you didn't have more time with me. He says, if it was in the cards for me, I would have. It wasn't in the cards for me this lifetime. Believe me, he's lived long lifetimes before, but this lifetime, it was just his short one. But knowing that you're going to see him again when you cross over, you'll see him first. I promise you, he'll be first in line, because he wants to spend time with you.
Great.
But I promise he aged up with you to about the age of 30. And when we get to the age of 30, we stop growing on the other side. But he's had an amazing life. He's spending time with his grandfather, your dad, and he's spending time with your grandmother, his great grandmother, and they're taking care of each other. And I don't know why I react to some more readings than others. It's just the love that I feel just pouring out of these people that I talk to and talk from. And that's why they still love you on the other side, because if if I don't cry, there's a reason I cry. It's because they have so much love for you, you know?
Well, that has made my lifetime.
And I appreciate you trusting me with the energies of your loved ones. And, you know, the signs, I feel like if you open up yourself a little bit more, you will see more signs. I feel like you're closed off a little bit because I feel like sometimes it hurts to think about these people that are gone from your life. But if you're going to be more open to the signs, like asking somebody to come into your dreams, I promise you'll start dreaming, or asking somebody to show you these signs, like finding coins or flickering of the lights or finding feathers,
I find
or
lots of coins.
okay,
Dime.
well
Usually
those
dime.
are those are signs from your loved ones, your granny and your dad, and your dad and your son. Those are and feathers as well. I feel like feathers is going to be a big thing for after this reading. I feel it's going to open you up to finding these new signs and just realize, you know, most of the time, now that we've talked to your son, I feel like most of the time it's going to be your son that will be talking to you, because you have a lifetime of memories to make up with, you know, with your son. Um,
Oh my God, I just love you. You have just
I
opened my
appreciate
heart.
you.
You have
I
just opened my
appreciate you.
heart so much.
Oh, I appreciate you. This is why I'm not going anywhere. There's so many people are trying to get me off. I'm not going anywhere. You know, yes, my readings were not as good as they are now. Back then, when people might have thought I offended them or something, but it's been all just a learning curve for me. And people like you is why I'm not going anywhere. And I don't have any reason to know any of this stuff. I've never talked to you before in my life. I would have no way of knowing anything about you guys, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I was just drawn to you. I
And
was
I
just
think that
drawn
was
to
I
you,
think that was
and
your son. I think that was your son, because real knows real, and spirits know that I'm real. Spirits bring people to me to talk to their loved ones. That's what happens when you're deciding to get it and you just feel drawn. It's because they're making you get this reading. They're drawing you to do this reading with me because they know that I'm a real person that does this for that I'm good at what I do. At least I choose to be good at what I do. And so people like you is why I'm here every single day for hours a day, sitting here, doing this, because this is my livelihood now. And I just want to be the best psychic medium that I can be.
well, I appreciate you.
You are so welcome. And, um, please just know that all three of these people and everybody else that you've lost are definitely 100% with you, you know. They're definitely with you. They are loving you from the other side, and they're throwing all these things out to you. And you just gotta like be more open to what the signs that you actually see, like the repetitive numbers. I think have been. I'm not sure if you see any repetitive numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, or like 11, 333, or 222. But these repetitive numbers, I think, will be big for you as well. Finding like messages as well.
Okay. I will definitely be more open to finding things. But the whole numbers
Just
thing, being a nurse, I'm dealing with everybody's numbers all the time.
I
So
know. I understand.
I will definitely be aware. Thank you so much.
Well, listen, Annette, I also want to thank you as well for trusting me doing this reading when you've never got a reading for more. Trust me for doing this reading and letting me be open to the possibility of this actually happening. And, you know, that's all I can say.
Thank you so much. Oh my God, I
Listen,
feel so loved.
you are, but especially your son. Boy, your son, I don't normally cry that much. So when I do cry that much, it's because it's all this spilled over love that your son wanted to give you these messages and tell you that he loved you when he never got to. And I knew that was important to do that. And that's why sometimes I just let my crying come through, because it's their emotions flowing through me. These are not my tears. These are their tears. And it's causing me to cry because it's just love that they never got to show you. So it's just a buildup of love. And you definitely, you just know.
Thank you so
You
much.
know, you're so welcome.
They are the two people that really mattered most in my life.
And then I was spot on with them. I said, I hope I was, at least. I hope I was.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh my God. I'm kind of like, wow, this is real.
I
So
feel
I
like you
do
were never.
appreciate
I
it.
feel like you were never skeptical, but I feel like you were never really open to it either. I feel like you were kind of on the fence about things. But I
Yeah,
have a feeling. I have a feeling that I opened your eyes a little bit, maybe.
you have. You have opened my eyes wide, and I so appreciate it.
Listen, Christopher told me immediately what was wrong with him, and that's not something I should be able to do if I can't if I don't do this. You know.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Okay, I'm going to let you go to your other people now. I'm going to
All
continue to
right,
watch
Annette.
you.
Oh, thank you so much. I hope you followed me. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, honey.
Oh
Take
my
care.
God, thank you so much.
Oh, you
You're
are
in my
so
heart.
welcome.
You are in my heart.
Oh, I appreciate you, darling. Thank you so much, my friend. You have a good day, okay?
Okay, you too. Bye bye.
All right, bye bye. Take care.
You too.